Hey, what's up everyone? It's Pepper Ranger, and today I'll be reviewing the ahi Charapita. So, I grew these peppers for the first time in 2020. I think I had two growing next to each other. They grew into pretty decent sized bushes and produced probably over 1,000 pods each. Maybe not that many. It was quite a few though, and they were amazing little peppers. I used them. I pickled a bunch of them and used them as condiments. I put them fresh on burgers and hot dogs and pizza. I ground some into a powder. Absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite tasting peppers, for sure. The only thing I didn't like about them, which made me not grow them last year, was that they're incredibly tedious to pick. They're super small, and they pop off pretty easy. But when you have hundreds that you're trying to harvest at a time, it makes for a pretty difficult harvesting time, especially when you have 40, 50 other plants. So I didn't grow it last year. I missed it a lot actually, and so I grew 2 more plants this year. Not as productive, mainly because they started out very terribly. For whatever reason or another, ahi Charapita always grows like crap for me to start, and then pretty much once I get them in ground outside, they do much better. So that's the story of this year's one. It was battered like crazy. We got a huge hailstorm. They were practically sticks a week or two after transplant outside, and then all of a sudden they rooted really well. They picked up in growth and produced quite a few pods for me this year. The extremely struggling Charapita at the beginning of the season is now being very productive, and we're getting a lot of ripe fruit, so I'm very happy about that because this is one of my all-time favorites. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna pickle, I'm gonna dry some. I got some freeze-dried pods from Ohio Pepper Company that I already put into a pepper grinder and have been an awesome addition. The Charapita is a capsicum chinense. It is from Peru, I believe. And there was an article, I don't know how long ago it was circulating, but it still makes its rounds, that the ahi Charapita is the most expensive pepper in the world. For a dried kilogram, I think they're saying it's $25,000. Now, in order to get a dried kilogram of ahi Charapita, you probably need about 100 plants producing 1,000 pods each, and even then it'll be tough. So I could get it, maybe being a little bit more pricey, but it's super easy to grow. Literally anyone can grow it. Seeds cost anywhere from $2 to $5 for 10 or more. They're really easy to get. So being the most expensive pepper in the world, definitely not, because they're just so easy to grow. But yeah, I'm just gonna pop a few in my mouth. I'm not gonna remove the seeds because that is just a pain in the butt. So yeah, cheers. There's a lot of seeds in there. So it's you definitely have like a chinense habanero heat to it. Well, I wouldn't say heat. It's probably around 100,000. The flavor is very habanero-like, but definitely more citrusy, and just an overall great little pepper. It's crazy how much heat that little guy can pack. Whew. It's really burning my tongue. I don't know if I just had so many peppers today already that my tongue is just getting battered, or I grew really hot ahi Charapitas because I don't remember them being this hot. stinging burn right on the tongue, right on the tip and underneath. A little bit in the back where I was chewing. Making me salivate like crazy though. But definitely a fun pepper to grow. Kind of a pain to harvest, but honestly this year I really enjoyed it because I was looking forward to pickling them and turning them into powder, or just dehydrating them. So I had fun. I'm really glad I grew it again this year. I'm definitely going to grow it again next year. Pretty much everyone sells seeds for these nowadays, so pick your poison, pick your seed seller. Probably got up to like a 5, which is crazy. I mean, tiny pepper, chock full of seeds, so there's really not a whole lot of flesh there, and yet it has a ton of heat, and I love it. So that's going to be it for today. That was the Ahi Charapita. I'm the Pepper Ranger. Have a nice day. Bye.